The GROW model is one of the most commonly used conversation frameworks in coaching. Let's consider how you might use this model as an internal workplace coach with a colleague or team member. It can be used in informal coaching or soundboarding situations. For example, a colleague asking for help in working through what they describe as a difficult working relationship with a team member. Or in more formal coaching situations such as a one-to-one, when working with a team member who needs support developing their confidence in a particular area of work. GROW is an acronym for the 4 phases of the model, which provides a structured approach to a conversation that leads to a clearly defined end result. First, establish the goal. What do you want to get out of this conversation? What's the intended outcome? What would you like to change? The initial part of the conversation is about finding out where the other person wants to get to. Reality is where you test out the colleague's version of events. Remember, they're presenting their version, but it is important to look at the situation from a variety of different perspectives and take a helicopter view. Tell me more about this working relationship. When did the perceived difficulties start? It is important to get your colleague to stick to the facts, not their assumptions. Then get your colleague to explore what options are open to them. They may initially talk through 1 or 2, and these will most likely be the ones that they were considering before they came to talk to you. Your job is to help them dig deeper and consider a wide range of options. What could you do? What else? What else? Imagine unicorns existed. What would be your options then? Now, I know that sounds silly, but you're trying to get them to think creatively, and you may need to open up some thinking blockers. You can then ask them which options are more appealing, the most challenging, or would have the most immediate impact on their situation. And finally, we talk about the way forward. This is where we get the colleague to commit to action and a plan to making it happen. You both work in the same place, so it is important to be pragmatic and realize that positive action may be a challenge. As well as identifying the action, explore what might get in the way. How will they overcome obstacles? You could also ask your colleague to think about whose help they might need. The power of the GROW model is that it provides a structured approach to a coaching conversation that leads to a clearly defined end result.